Welcome to Huntington, West Virginia and Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home to
Yeah.
the thundering herd of Marshall and one of the toughest places to play in all of college football. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Troy Trojans, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this
Briefly walked away for like just a minute, and all of a sudden I hear, "Hello, hello." Scared the shit out of me.
Oh, good.
Hi.
You're not online.
No, that's why I joined the party. So then you would know that I'm online.
True, but were you hiding from the
I mean yesterday, kind of technically-ish, when we were playing clubs.
Oh.
I didn't feel like playing games with one of my coworkers, honestly.
I feel that. Makes sense.
Like nothing against them. Just, you know, I'm good.
Yeah. Sometimes you just want to break from the people that you see and talk to every single day. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. And it's not, and honestly, it's kind of a rarity for us to all be online at the same time anymore.
Oh yeah.
Even though we were still missing Mike, but
it is very rare. So it's kind of like take advantage of it kind of thing.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm assuming you're off like the rest of the world when it comes to the holiday.
I wish.
Oh, you're
No,
not?
I have to go into work at 10. They're doing a career investment day, and it's mandatory. So, woo.
What the heck is that about? Because like,
I don't know.
because Carter's business, I mean, they're same kind of thing. He always tells me, well, we're not open if the Fed's not open. And his company does some kind of weird thing. Every Monday they get off for like half day. They got to go in for some thingamabobs. What's the deal?
Yep.
What's going on with that? Like, let people have their day off.
You know it's really annoying, too.
Yeah.
Where I'm salaried, it doesn't even, like, matter. Because, like, people that aren't salaried that work today, it's overtime. Plus, they get a floating holiday.
Nice.
Me, I'm just there.
You're just there.
I'm just there to look pretty.
Yep. Sounds about right. Look pretty, get bitches.
What?
I don't know.
It is. What week are we in? And Heisman hopefuls again?
Week 11.
It's week 11, and I'm still finding like diamond people.
That's good.
Yeah.
You'll need all the diamonds you can get.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I will say this recruiting class is definitely better than my recruiting class from last season. That is for sure.
That's good. Mine is, I think, mostly better. I did get a star 94 speed quarterback, so that's cool.
Hell yeah. See, I redshirted my, Brzezinski is his name. I redshirted him for this season, because Isaac Wilson in the offseason, for some reason, got like a crazy boost. To the point that I didn't even remember him on my roster last season. And I like messaged Vincent, and I'm like, hey, why is he here?
Yeah.
Well, I still just don't feel like he was there, but oh well.
They don't question.
If I'm being honest with you, I really don't like using him. So, no, don't include my audio.
Yeah, for some reason it won't let me broadcast, so I'm having to record this. I kept trying to do broadcast and it would show up on my YouTube. So now
Hey, mine was doing this. Mine did that a while ago too, to one of the games.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was streaming the entire time, but
and then never popped up. Yeah. So I just instead of I mean, like I tried it like 3 or 4 times. I'm like, I'm just gonna record this. Upload later. It's not working for some reason. Not that anybody actually cares about watching my game against Old Marshall anyway. So, and their constant no huddle.
Ew. Whatchamacallit? We went over to oh, hold on.
Really good.
There we go. I needed to turn the party volume up louder than my game volume because I was like, holy shit, I'm not gonna be able to hear Antoine at all. Oh, I didn't put Iowa State. Oh no. Yeah. We went over to a buddy's house on Friday night, and it was actually super funny. I was like, you know what'd be awesome is if we had Maddie and Alyssa play college football against each other. Just because they are not. Well, Maddie isn't. Maddie's not a video game type person.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
What?
I said couldn't have fooled me.
Well, and neither is Alyssa. Alyssa plays a little bit of Switch, like Zelda and shit.
Yeah.
So she at least has that understanding of basic controls. But it was actually a ton of fun. Like we put the over under at 10 turnovers. There were 15 turnovers in the first half.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then Chris and I got super cocky, and we were like, "Okay, here's what we'll do to play against you guys. We will play as UL Monroe, and you can play as Alabama." That was actually a mistake. Because main reason being, it felt like we were in quicksand, and like our guys would, they would catch the ball, and it would take like all of their stamina to just catch the ball, and they would turn around and like make it a yard before somebody already was at their like, just smacked them down on the ground.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, UL Monroe I think is like the worst team in the game.
Yeah, so they beat us, and it was actually our nightmare at the same time.
That's awesome. See, I wish I used to love stuff like I was in college, but Kayla doesn't really play video games at all. I try convincing her sometimes, so it takes a lot of convincing, basically. And but in college we used to do it all the time, where I'd be like, "Oh, hey, let's play Halo. Like, I'll use this weapon and you can use that, or you get this advantage and I get this." And she always thought I was like babying her, so that's why she didn't. I don't think she enjoyed it because she gets really competitive. I'm like, well, that's why I'm trying to make it even, so we can have fun and there's an equal chance.
Yeah.
She doesn't like that.
Yeah. See, Maddie also didn't like that at one point when we played Madden. And what then ended up happening was I played normally, and she got really discouraged because I was beating her so badly. I'm like, this is why. Like, I tried to even it out so it didn't feel like it was so one-sided. And then you got mad at me for it. So
joke's on you. Yeah, but that's been an issue for a long time. It makes me sad because it's like one of my favorite things to do this game. And,
right.
Yeah, and he doesn't.
I will say though, watching Maddie play Call of Duty is also one of my favorite things ever. She can't aim and move.
Oh, it's just a move and then aim, move and then aim.
Yep.
That's awesome.
I will say, I had to do a custom game, and I put them on pretty easy.
Hmm.
It was kind of fun to see her get like super excited when she like got a kill or did something cool. And it's like, yeah, so keep doing that so then we can play together.
Yeah, maybe you'll get good, and then we can be awesome.
Yeah.
Like
And then
husband and wife kicking ass, yeah.
And then we can stream as a power couple.
There you go. That's a power bot.
After trying the running game, let's
What?
see if they do it again on second down.
Go ahead.
Back.
What did he say?
What did he say? Oh, come on! Oh my gosh, man, I hate that. Freaking tipped up this touchdown pass seeking, and it got tipped up. It was, or as Carter likes to say, searching. So it was
Oh, Carter.
what a guy.
Okay, if he wasn't going to hang on to that, he would have been cut easy.
But he did get the first down.
One thing I learned about with my Nintendo Switch the other day is that you have to have the online thing. You have to pay for the online stuff in order to pre-order games.
Yep.
That's messed up. Why is that the case?
I don't know, man.
'Cause I had to basically they canceled my pre-orders. They were like, "Oh, well, you no longer have this, so we canceled this."
Looking to throw, it's Braxton.
What the
Throws
heck?
to the wideout. It's complete.
That's kind of annoying.
Yeah,
Gets it
yeah,
to the
super is.
38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
But so I had to I rebought it for like a year for like $12, so it was very cheap. And yeah, so
I did decide that for the remainder of the NFL season, I am a Falcons and Lions fan, even though they're in the same conference.
okay.
I haven't watched a single Browns game this year, and every single time that I go and watch like a recap or I see people talking about it on Twitter, it doesn't make me want to watch any of them play.
Yeah, it's really I can't even understand. It's really bad. They're really bad.
Well, the fact that the oldest player on the team and on defense is tied in terms of being the touchdown leader, it's not really inspiring.
Oh, yeah, that's not that inspiring.
So, there's part of me where I'm like, honestly, just tank at this point. You've already wasted, years of Myles Garrett's prime and
Yep, Nick Chubb's prime. And
Nick Chubb, Denzel Ward's on the downhill for sure with all the concussions he gets. Greg Newsom's overrated.
But I mean, who you tanking for? There's not really anybody to tank for.
That's the thing, is it's like, hey, do you tank and then
You get Travis Hunter. I mean,
here's the thing. I don't trust them to do any type of a trade. I don't want them to trade. I want them to stop trading for forever.
Right. Yeah, right. Their trading is not going so well for them.
Ass.
Do you think it's the owner? I mean, do you think because it seems like all these trades are hasn't. They're not like the GMs.
Well, here's the thing. Well, here's the thing. Andrew Barry, the GM,
Yeah.
when he makes some, he turns water into wine sometimes. Like, honestly, he'll trade away a kicker and get a 6th-round pick, and then the kicker doesn't even play, and they get a free 6th-round pick.
Yeah.
He does shit like that all the time. And so then it's like, hey, what is what is happening? And then Kevin Stefanski from the rumor mill, we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
He likes to call plays, he'll script plays, but Deshaun Watson doesn't like playing like that. And so
it's just a microcosm of dysfunction, basically.
Yeah, well, the thing is, the first drive of every game, they do scripted plays. It's their game plan. And they score, or at least get into the red zone, save there being a mistake.
Knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
So they actually do well, and then they just abandon them.
Yeah, and so then you have a honestly for the Browns and just in general, a great coaching staff, plenty of young players that are in their prime that are being wasted away, all for a quarterback that had issues from the get-go, hadn't been good in a hot minute. I mean, clearly he was going to be psychologically affected with, all the shit going on. And it just seems so depressing. Especially when I watch Baker Mayfield, right? And he's doing his thing. Or when I watch Joe Flacco even.
He's doing his thing, yeah. And how good he was last year.
Yeah. I mean, he literally took the Browns to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. And then Jimmy Haslam, he had an interview yesterday, and he's like, I am not pressuring them to keep Deshaun Watson in. I don't believe that at all. Like, not even a
second, yeah.
No, he's probably sitting there and he's like, I paid this guy $230 million. He better play.
He better get everything he possibly can out of him, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't care if he gets hurt.
He's the problem.
Yeah, he is the problem. And they're basically limiting themselves. They're not going to get any better until they make that choice. I mean, I did see that Winston was in there a couple times yesterday.
I've never wanted Jameis Winston in at quarterback so bad before.
I know, right?
In my life.
I don't think anybody has.
Yeah. But again, this sounds terrible. I find myself rooting for teams to lose more than my team to win. But like watching the Lions do what they did to the Cowboys was fantastic.
That was pretty nuts.
Mainly just because I love the Cowboys. I mean, sorry. Ooh, man, that's on stream.
Lions.
That's unfortunate. I love the Lions.
Yeah.
Love Dan Campbell. I loved him from day one, man. And so, like, just how weird he was immedially attracted me to him. Where I'm like, I'm gonna like this guy.
I'm gonna bite those kneecaps.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, that's a good team to like. You said you're picking a team to root for the rest of the year. I mean, Falcons, yeah, them doing well after picking the first round, quarterback and going for Kirk Cousins, and Kirk basically still showing he's got it. He's pretty cool. Like, that makes me happy.
Yeah.
And then Lions have been bad for so many years. So like them doing well is like, and like you said, the way they're coached, the way they play, it's fun to watch. They're very fun team.
Well, I feel like to a degree, and like I have a pretty good buddy that is a Lions fan. Like I always felt like him and the Bills back before Josh Allen days. Like Lions and the Bills, I just always felt like when the Browns would play them, I'd be like, I just want a good game. Like I'd be sad if the Browns lose, but ultimately I'm rooting for both of these teams, type of a thing.
Yeah.
Because, well, the Lions have a camaraderie. They also have had a no-win season, 0-16 season. So we understand each other's pain.
We're like cut from the same cloth.
Yeah, and then the Bills, the Bills are just bad for so long. So...
Bills were good. They just couldn't win the Super Bowl. So it's like one of those they got to get their back kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know. I just can't stand watching the Browns anymore.
Yeah, it's sad. I was talking to somebody yesterday. I was talking about how like there's certain teams that if they are good, it's good for the NFL, and Browns is one of those. Like when the Browns are good, people love that. People love to see the Browns be good. Like even like just regular like general NFL fans. It's like same thing with the Lions, same thing with, like you said, the Bills, like all those like historic teams that have been bad for so long. When they're good, it's like, oh, that's awesome. Like even the Bears, like I'm pumped for the Bears. They are fun to watch. I watched that game, the London game. They were something special. So
that game was awesome. And don't get me wrong, I have my London friend.
Yeah.
Bears fan. And like, I am very happy for the Bears. I just really don't like Caleb Williams, and that stems from college football.
Yeah,
But that's
he's a
the
weird
only,
guy.
well, it's not even he's a weird dude. I just didn't like I like the competitive nature, like especially college teams playing each other. So don't get me wrong, but like just whenever he would play Utah, it just annoyed the hell out of me. Because one, he never beat him, and then two, there was always an excuse for him.
Yeah. Well, his offensive line's terrible. He has no receivers. You know.
He played through an injury. How awesome is he? Like, well, if he's gonna do that, don't talk shit.
Also true. Yeah. I mean, wasn't he the one that put "fuck Utes" on his fingernails or whatever?
Literally, yeah. He put "fuck Utah."
Yeah.
So again, and then he went and ran to the stands to cry on his mom's shoulder after the game.
Yeah.
So yeah, that type of stuff will turn me off on a player real fast.
Don't blame me there. Don't blame me there.
Like
I'm not the biggest fan, other than I have him in the Dynasty League. So if he does well, I'm happy. But
oh, don't get me wrong. I actually have him in a couple leagues because I'm like, I respect what he does. Like his first game was not good, but I mean, it was his first NFL game.
Yeah, he's turned around since. I mean, he looked good. He's starting to look confident, at least. That's kind of what you expect. You expected that you'd already have that because he's Caleb Williams, and look at how great I am. Everyone's told me how great I am for years.
Yeah.
But yeah, he didn't have that confidence starting off, which was weird.
This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
is dialing up. These
Gotta be
guys
nuts
offensively
kidding me.
go out and
Oh man.
Yeah, it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just
Wait, what
keep
time is it?
plowing until they find
Idaho
an
for you?
answer.
9 something, like 9:20.
Oh. I thought you were only 2 hours behind. I thought you were like 3 hours behind. So.
All right, I'm just gonna let them do their thing. Defense, I trust you. And I mean, in all honesty, I think I just hate football this year.
That's interesting that you say that, because my feelings have been similar. I mean, I still watched. Don't get me wrong, I watched way too much football this weekend, but
Same.
I still feel like I'm watching less and less every year.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that honestly, as I've gotten older, like the fire for the teams that I cheer for is slowly going away.
Yeah.
And I think it's a big part of that. Honestly, might be the fact that like I love Kyle Whittingham as a coach. I really do. I think he helps mold young men, considering the fact that, you know, he went to BYU and that's what their whole shtick is. I just feel like he doesn't care enough to win anymore. He's a very good, I want to develop you to be a good individual. And along the way, like the Ted Lasso approach, almost, where it's like, who cares about wins or losses, right?
Yeah.
And I love that approach when it translates to what they do later on in their lives. But it's really starting to affect how I feel about them on a collegiate level, because every year it's, except last year because they didn't really have a quarterback, but like every year it just feels like they're favorited to win their conference, they're favorited for this, they're favorited for that.
They had to have hype around them, and they just
they get top 10. They'll finish the year probably ranked at like 19 or 20.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just,
they go to decent bowl game. They win that bowl game against some random team. Yeah.
Well, like the year that they went back to the Rose Bowl, like it's like nothing changed in between that year, like at all. He doesn't do great with adjustments. Like, watching Utah play in the second half sometimes gives me the most anxiety possible. Because they coast. They don't keep their gas on the pedal. I mean, that's why they've, like, the last few times that they played BYU, that was their main problem, and why they almost lost, and then why they lost the last time. And they're about to play BYU in like a month or so. And no, I don't have faith in them at all. And considering how diehard I have of family members that are BYU fans, I really can't. I can't afford them to lose.
Can't go through that pain for a year.
No, it's the worst. It does make me happy though that they are in the same conference now. That's just fun.
That is cool.
Like that.
Now they're gonna play it.
Yeah, like that's fun because they originally weren't gonna play for a while. But
because BYU was independent, right, for a while.
Yep.
That's cool. But yeah, I feel you there. I mean, Troy being bad doesn't really help things for me. Because not only are they bad, they're probably one of the worst teams in the country. And it's not like in pros, it's like, well, hey, at least you got something to look forward to. Now you get the first overall pick.
Yeah.
College, this is going to set us back 10 years. Like,
yeah.
We're doing so well, and then after 2 years of 2 11-win seasons, and then lose our coach, and basically it's all over. And
yeah,
it does
that's
feel
hard. Those are tough.
Yeah, it feels like the coach left because he kind of knew that like all these players were going to be leaving, and he probably saw what the team was going to look like and was like, oh, I ain't coaching that. I'm not risking my career for these losers, and just dipped.
Yeah, I don't blame that. You know, that's
his choice. That's something you can do.
Oh, like, that's why, like, to a degree, I really, like, I don't mind using Isaac Wilson in our league, but there's so many times where I'm like, I want to trade you so bad.
It's too bad you're stuck.
He'll be the first that I encourage to the transfer portal. Oh no, not Lander Barton. Get up.
See, that's the hard part with me is my team's so bad that like any good player, I'm like I can't get rid of. Like I might need them. They might be my best chance.
Yeah. Oh, turf toe. Okay, that's fine. He was having a second round draft pick kind of season.
Looking downfield, it's Braxton. Unloads to the wideout.
Okay.
A strike downfield.
I had to set my running backs to doing the like auto subs, like on like the basically my running back. Oh hell yeah! Oh, yeah. He's also that return guy that I had last year. Remember him?
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah. Well, I think he's just a really good return man because that bitch gets tired fast. And so I had to turn on auto subs, where basically like he carries it once and then he's already subbed out.
Damn, that's a bummer. Cause yeah, he's super good.
He's so fast. Like the only time I really will use him anymore is like on like if he's sat for a while, I'll use him on a stretch play, or if there's like a Texas route that I can have him run, I'll play him. Outside of that though, I don't want him on the field. He's very much a liability.
Man. Let Marsh back into this game.
They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the
top. I'm gonna have to turn shoe clock on.
Stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and receiver. You can tell this is a good one.
One broken tackle away from another.
Let's go, Isaac Wilson. Oh. I think I just watched Isaac Wilson die.
Oh, damn it! This quarterback's terrible. Okay, take him out. Take him out. Can't deal with it. Can't.
Want to make a trade? Just kidding. I was kidding.
We're bringing in Tucker.
Complete. They tried
This quarterback he's good. He's got really good athleticism. He's a superstar. All the guys know.
time. Now it's 2nd and 10
His
from
deep
the 30.
accuracy is 68,
From the gun. The
and there's way too many times where it's like he just absolutely misses guys. And
That's bad.
it's really bad. So I can't do it. Throw a lot of deep passes. Can't do it. We're putting in Tucker. Tucker for a drive. Maybe we'll bring him back.
Good enough to give them a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. The give is to Taylor. You'll take 4 yards on first down every
Really
time.
need running backs, though. My running backs are bad.
It's just so nice to know you can start
well,
off
my team's
on
bad.
first down with positive plays. Positive yards.
But you know who isn't bad?
Set up a
You.
good second down.
Aw.
He's pretty good.
Guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not
I do think
You
that
gotta intercept that.
if eventually my team gets, like, serviceable, I think I actually have a chance to, like, compete. Because,
I mean, our game last season was pretty fun.
yeah.
You beat me.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Even this year, I all the user games I played against those 4- and 5-star teams, I only lost by 1 score.
Yeah.
So I
Oh,
definitely
I got my ass handed to me by Coons. Even though last year I beat him. Oh my gosh, he's wide open. Why are you so wide open? I mean, I'm not gonna complain. That was a benefit to me. Booth review? What are you talking about?
Boost that review.
That's what? The dumbest fucking shit.
Dungus Nuggin Fish.
And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it.
Here we go, team. Really sad this guy's not even going to be playing next year. I have this like sophomore running back that's 63 overall. He's really terrible. But I have no other running backs that are even remotely good. But I have like 2 4-stars coming in next year. They're like probably going to be 70 overall or something. So he's not going to. He's not
Remember
going
that really awesome 50-something overall that I got to an 80 overall in that one league that we no longer even look at?
Yes.
Paul Logan. That's what his name was.
Oh gosh. Number 81.
Yeah.
Walk on.
Yeah. That was a fun league. I'm sad it died, but I mean, I don't know.
I'm trying to, like, it seems like the reason it died was because Vincent didn't want to deal with the schedule glitch thing.
Nope.
And
I mean, yeah.
he didn't like the fact that we left the our teams or whatever. Which that's kind of like that's the one thing I always loved about Dynasties back in the day, like NCAA 14, was the fact that like, hey, you don't have to build up your school. Say if you don't want to, if you're tired of that school, you could just take another job and go elsewhere. That was the whole thing about it. You can't do that with Madden because there's only so many teams, and usually it'd be like a full league. But you know, like in this case, it's like if you don't like it, just move on. You get a better opportunity somewhere else. You know.
Yeah, I agree. Damn. I didn't think that was that bad of a hospital ball, but I just about killed my player.
Super Bowl. Nice. Did you get Silent Hill 2 remake?
I've been watching a lot of gameplay on it.
Oh, nice.
Just because I don't know if I'll have a lot of time to play it.
Yeah, I got it, and I played a lot when I was in Atlanta, but I still have a lot left to go. But it's pretty good. It's a pretty faithful recreation. I think they did a good job of towing the line between nostalgia, keeping it what it was, but also adding some modern elements that aren't too outlandish.
Right.
Yeah, that's the best way I can describe it. It's been fun though. It's been very fun to play.
Watching some of the gameplay has been like very entertaining to say the least.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep
Well,
that drive
and
going,
just like
they
that,
couldn't make the
it always
connection.
makes me laugh when you can
First
tell
down for the offense. They'll run
when
it
they
out of
put
the
in
shotgun.
the second stringers after
They
a
get
while.
it down to the 35
Oh, you're like,
before they
haha,
stop. 10-yard pickup on the
kicking your
play,
ass so
and it's a
much.
first down.
What's the score of your game?
Here's this offense with a fresh set of
Oh, he's
downs.
wide the fuck open. It's 45-7.
It's Ross.
Oh,
And
dang.
he
Okay.
goes out of
I won my
bounds
last
after
game,
coming up with
82 to
positive
28.
yardage there.
Oh yeah.
Clock is under
Yeah.
4 minutes as they come to the
Oh, we
line
started
for
a
second
work
down.
league
Using his
or
Yeah,
whatever.
legs,
yeah, you
keeping
mentioned
his
that, yeah.
eyes downfield.
And
Got his man.
somebody like you can do create a
And if he
team
can
and
find
shit
the
like
end
that.
zone here,
Yeah.
Somebody
that
made
might
the
be all
Eastern
she wrote.
Idaho
First and goal.
Wildcats, which isn't a thing.
They're working that
And they're
left
like
side.
#2 in the country,
Touchdown,
and
Trojans.
it just makes me
And
laugh.
they take it
That's
in
awesome.
for 6 more
I took
points.
Virginia Tech, and I
The
think we're
lead
like
grows, and you can
16,
sense they know
so
how important wins
Ooh,
are
VT.
this
Why'd you
late
take
here
VT?
in week 11. Lining up to come
one, I
and
had to be
kick
an
after
ACC
that
team.
touchdown drive.
I didn't want to take Clemson because I didn't want it to be too,
Bringing it back.
sounds
Why?
terrible, easy.
And the returner
Oh, yeah.
runs out of real estate
Why
as he
didn't you
goes
do
down.
create a team too and do like Dixie
The
State?
Marshall offense
I
makes its
should
way
have.
back
They were
onto
already
the
a
field.
like a
We'll see if
season in
that
though,
failed fourth down in
and
their
so I don't
own
know if you
end
can
last time,
add
David, sort of
a team
curbed
in
some
mid
of the
like
aggressiveness.
once it's already been created.
Yeah, you can't.
Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem
Um,
is when you get
so
stopped,
outside of that, I
sometimes you
mean,
rush the hole.
I wanted to
Jesse,
take VT because
now
I
the
think
offense
one, it
has
would
to
just be
come out and
fun.
respond.
They
Like
were
I
really
like Virginia
disappointed
Tech.
not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline, so let's just see if that's
And
coming
a
back.
100% only reason that I even care a little bit for Virginia Tech is because of the Osborne brothers.
Uh,
Touchdown, Marshall.
we have different opinions on
Really?
Yeah. I don't know.
See,
I just think it's kind of funny whenever they lose and they get all frustrated and flustered. So I'm just kind of like, it's kind of. I kind of don't like the fact they're not good right now.
No, and I get that. I think I just really want to go to one of their games.
It would be cool to go to games, yeah. I want to go to
I'm
like
like,
a game at every college at some point. It's my life goal.
yeah.
Now
Let's
the
go.
Trojan offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the
So,
way you
Frost
draw
off a ton of
things
them.
up, David. The offense has really been moving the
Oh,
football.
get off.
And it's been
Nice
great
job, sophomore.
execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead.
I should have a
Now
better
Palmer's a
attitude about
different animal.
today.
Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were
No,
paying
you
attention
shouldn't.
in
You shouldn't be
practice
working
this
today.
week in the film room because they have gone out
Just
Yeah.
plowing down the field.
You should be gaming with your bro right here, just sitting here.
Oh, I'd love to be. Having just a day of games would be so nice.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of. I kept asking Kayla like, what should I do today since I'm off? I don't really know what to do. And she was like, trying to tell me to like go golf, go do this, go do. I'm like, I don't really know what I want to do. Like, I'm debating either staying home, trying to finish Silent Hill 2, or yeah, go and do something. I don't know, drive around or something.
I'm going to play golf on Friday.
Ooh, nice.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and
Some golfing buddies, or just by yourself, or what?
With a couple buddies. Oh my gosh. Holy fucking deep pass, and they got to it? That's crazy. Good for them. Doesn't change anything. It's 52 to 14.
Dropping back, it's
Yep.
Braxton.
Oh no, they scored.
He's got it. And he goes out of bounds after a nice
Yeah, we're gonna go because this
ball
weekend
completion a little
begins
short of
our
sticks, and it's
20 to 40 degree weather. So,
So
fires to the middle.
that's gonna be over with.
Yep.
I think
Friday
it's.
will be the last day.
I think it's like Carter says he's going golfing today, and he's like, even if it rains, I'm gonna go to the simulator. I'm like, why? And I keep forgetting that, like, for them, their golf season's almost over. Whereas for me, it's just beginning.
Yeah. Summer's coming to an end. Yeah, see, my freaking the return guy running back dude, he because of like his wear and tear of literally like maybe
Like,
I don't know, he barely runs right?
Yeah.
He does his returns shit. He has negative 18 speed right now.
It's incomplete.
Oof.
Fourth down stop.
Yeah.
Turnover on down.
It's not good.
Offense
No.
set on first down.
But this Glover
They'll
motherfucker,
run it to keep the clock moving.
he is. I should probably just switch them around just completely.
You got to give the coaching staff credit
Because he's kind of just running all over this fucking team. And he's got 12 rushes, 150 yards, and a tutty.
If we're on offense,
And
we're
a
trying to
tutty.
stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really
Oh,
nice run,
shit, okay.
that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
All right. Let's make this kind of a bigger run.
Going to work on second
All right.
down in the red
Can I
zone.
kneel it yet? All right, I'm just going to run it one more time. Go
Keeps it on the bootleg,
down.
looking to throw.
What? There we go.
Touchdown.
And that's game.
And the route
And
is
Vincent,
on.
before you say something, if you're watching this later, that was not running up the score. Only up by 21. I need a first down anyway. He ran in the end zone. That's not running up the score. They still 3 timeouts.
Encroachment, bitch. Could have just ended the game. They decided to not do that. Alright, I can throw my stream out. And stop. Ugh, alright. I need to go shower and drive to work.
Drive to work? Can you walk to work sometimes?
Yeah, yeah.
How far is it walk?
Maybe a mile and a half, if that.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started.
Yeah, if that.
From the gun, wants to pass.
What, 30-minute walk?
He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Not today.
And the tackle is
Mainly
made.
because as soon as I'm off, I want to just.
Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10.
I get that.
Let's see. Okay.
Setting up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found it.
Okay, so is Trevin playing his games again? I'm confused.
I don't know.
He's looking to throw.
But you're a commissioner.
Quick completion on the out.
That may be true.
But he's got a first down on the play.
Okay.
Precision
I know very little. I try.
I think you're spot on.
As soon as we start doing this whole like matchup channel stuff, man, that's a lot, man.
Oh no, he's never mind. He's not even in the league. Never mind.
My phone, I don't know. My phone just keeps going off the hook like crazy, and I don't have time for that. So,
Yeah.
and I'm also a big proponent of I don't think we need to baby people. If they don't play, they don't play. Just send it. Who cares? You don't have to ask them if they played or not. Just send it.
Truth.
If they want to play, they'll play it. If they don't, they don't. What's that? They're adults.
If they die, they die.
They die, they die. Damn it! Oh my gosh, this Marshall quarterback's dotted me up for 450 yards and 5 touchdowns.
All right, depth chart. Here we go. Halfback. John Stanley's supposed to have 98 speed, 99 agility, and 99 change of direction, but he has a hard time with that in a real game. So
That's pretty good.
it's good, but I don't think he should be running back number 1 anymore, unfortunately.
He was looking for
Fortunately.
running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Let's see, 3rd down running back. I also want Deshaun
They have dropped a
Stanley.
hush on this entire stadium, David.
I bet he'll want to transfer due to lack of playing time, even though he's going to return like 5 kickoffs for a touchdown the rest of the season.
And not having to stress or worry.
I'm actually curious how my team's
Just seeing how
stats.
they were able to take everything from the practice field.
Yeah, Isaac
this
Wilson
week
hasn't
and
had a
play
terrible
it
season,
the game
but
day.
not
They've been
great.
locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
There honestly is a chance that I don't have a single 1,000-yard receiver.
That stinks. You just spread the ball around a lot, or what?
I do try to.
When we get to the offseason and they start having
Like
coaching
I probably will have at least,
game tape
I don't
back
know.
to show both offenses.
Actually, I might not even have 1,000 yard rusher.